live with the mic and we go live with the musical sound of the game. Mwahahaha. Sorry, mucking nerd. But yeah. Yeah, I hope everyone's happy. Or, I hope everyone's doing okay today. Sorry, I'm having to fix stuff. Things being weird. But, yes. Hello. Thank you. My name's Columbus Calneal. I'm part of Vtubers. It's okay sometimes. Well, today we're hopefully going to finish this. As I'm at the point where I want this game done. Done, like, really done now. Also, did I borrow you? Yeah, I did. Alright. Oh, but yeah, if you have not seen any of this game, I've been playing this game for about a year. About over a year now. So I've been... What have I been usually playing on? Sorry, just let me check. Normal, okay. But yeah, I'm wanting to finish this game off this thing, and I also want to talk about stuff. But Mystic Realm, formerly controlled by the Heavenly Emperor, has been held by who held the Divine Manor, were wasted in battle by demons. He was slain by the Serpent King Orochi. At the Mystic Realm, for the Orochi facing a fierce battle, but they managed to imprison him, but could not do nothing about lost the Heavenly Emperor. In return, the return time to save the Heavenly was a taboo in the Mystic Realm. At the time, he was attacked. Several and most engaged in a bloody battle against demons, abandoned their effects. Okay. But the team Divine Mirrors break the taboo, made Orochi, but they delight the heroes with him. Putting brain strength, they're certain that they can save the Heavenly the Divine Mirror. And for the hero of the human realm, which I often mystical past. In this time period, I cannot sense the presence of Orochi at all. I wonder where he is hiding. What are you muttering, Suzy? You better not let up your guard or your bone. The demons are in the area pretty fierce. Mystic army, filling defenses. We must rescue our allies in danger. Afterwards, we can look. Certainly a plan. Humans, you have been best remain silent. Alert as well. Your fatal ball still chance. Thank you for your concern, but keep in mind. Now then, let go and spell every last demon. Also, I decided to wear my suit today. I don't usually pull this out as often, but I thought, it's a day where we need to talk about stuff. So I want to talk about VTubers. More so, I want to talk about a lot of people probably know, or I know a lot of people in VTubing space probably know about the Gargura thing. Gargura is graduating. I won't say it's surprising me. I had a talk with a person about a week ago, where we were talking about how looking at activity, clearly Gura's having a Gura probably, if there was supposed to be a next graduation, there probably would have been Gura's from the looks of it, or a GP member. Oh, Christ's sake. Give me a sec. I know what happened. Give me a sec. I'll put you on BRB. You can still hear the game music, Vince, and you'll still hear me. I just don't want you to see it. Are you active again? No, you're not. But just this needed. to switch back. It could just be the game. I still hate that. Yeah. But yeah, Garguru is graduating. What is a big shame to Hololive. I don't like. I was more upset with the Mumi graduation, but I won't say I'm like not upset about the Gura graduating, as Gura is the big EN VTuber, and pretty much is the biggest VTuber in VTuber space. Leaving her own corpo and me being a person who not super thingied on like completely staying 100% indie and actually is very much open to corpo, to going corpo. It's very concerning. But I won't say like anything bad about Cover Corp. I think Cover Corp is trying to appease its investors, but that's what a corporation needs to do. Don't get anything wrong about that. If, no offense, if a corporation not supporting its investors, it's not doing the job right. But I do think there is a problem in Hololive at the moment, or HoloCorp at the moment. But I don't think it's a problem like that can't be fixed. I think it's a self-inflicted problem. If I think Hololive can fix it. But I think they're more of a problem on the EN side, as I think there's a problem with how the investors and how the fans see EN, how to market VTubers in general, and I don't think they understand yet how outside Japanese EN things work. Also, the other thing I want to talk about is about VTubing. This is something I actually want to talk about more. I was planning to talk about anyway before Gura played. But as I say, I'd like to discuss the big elephant in the room first. What is Garguru's graduation? How it's going to affect VTubing? I don't think it's going to affect VTubing as much as people think. I think it's just going to put people off corpos even more. And going to think people go, oh, why do you go corpos? Indies is where it is. But I think it's more so corporations don't fully know how the difference between EN matters and JP. And I have seen this before in wrestling companies, where if you're not a wrestling fan, you won't understand this as much. But in wrestling companies, tag team wrestling, a lot of people don't understand tag team wrestling, and it's nothing to do with like they don't understand the concept of tag team wrestling. It's more so they're always looking, or WWE was a bit worse one, was it? They were really just looking to only promote their single superstars. So they would, to support to big up their single stars, they would give, but not to damage other big single stars, they would give up the tag division. But tag matches are actually good matches to keep your employees fresher, and they let people rest during matches, and people don't have to pull as heavy things. I think VTubing is and best way to describe it, I'm saying VTubing slightly similar right now, but AK I'm not going to say it, they're focusing a lot more on the let make the voice packs or the pins, the covers, and things that make, like, the things that the JP fans will clamour for a lot faster. As I'm not going to say people from the America, the UK won't buy their Oshi stuff, but we won't like go out and buy like the new, like, every single thing straight away. Money's tight at the moment in the, like, I think a lot of places is tight, so they can't afford to buy all their Oshi's placemats, all their Oshi's things. They can't buy the seventh t-shirt, the seventh t-shirt that what is limited edition thing. But GP fans, like, from what I get told from my friend about idol culture, that is what idol people look for. People who sponsored idols, they're wanting to make these limited edition thing, get people buying them. YouTubers do it as well. Like, I'm not saying like this is like a new thing for idols. It's like new thing. I think it is a thing that's been happening. But AK, I think once Whole Life has went public, I think they're some of the investors prioritizes making that type of stuff, making the limited edition merchandise, and focusing on merchandising and the songs and the thing. But also, there's another weird thing I will point. I think is it me, or is Whole Life much more focusing on the talent that can speak? Some of the talent that can speak that are more like closer to the Japanese area, and it's the like, this is something I sort of just noticed from a couple of streams. If there's a cutscene, I'll stop talking. Sorry, I need a drink. But yeah, focus. It's a lot of focus going on, and I think there's just there's a bit of a mismatch between the ideal what they think Japanese people want, the GP side wants, and the EN side want. But I think it's like a whole thing on there's some overworking and Whole Life going on, but that's the thing. But I think there's also a lack of like leadership direction as well. I think they're right now in a restructuring process, and I think they've been in a restructuring process for a few years, for like over a year. I'm headed to the Imperial Castles.
悪いが先に行ってくれるか。わしはもう少しあの魔物を追ってみるわ。じゃが天帝を長くお一人にしてはおけぬ。ああ、わかった。
But yeah, focus. There's a lot of focus on. I think stuff that more thingy the JP side than the EN side. But I think this is the problem I've instinctively noticed. I think sometimes EN just gets forgotten about. I find demon. I know find it worse. Shit. I'm afraid we cannot afford to waste any more time here. I suppose we have no choice but ban. So. Is it him? Okay. I'm glad that Orochi's not there. Well, it's returned to his side. Don't need worries. Okay. What that demon concerns me. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, so I think a lot of it is doing there's a lot of certain stuff needs sort of I think it's more so like there's like a management divide and a lack of focus in sort of like where focusing on the EN or the JP. I think they got different branches, like sort of different teams for each squad. But at the moment, I think they're sort of working out what to do, and it's very clear to tell that the EUs have a little bit like there seems to be a bit of a problem with the EN side and the direction what is getting taken. Because there's a lot more JPs dropping, but I think most of them were already planning to leave due to issues that they had. I'm actually surprised we haven't had a whole star retirement. A new retirement now it's there. I was really thinking Raidens were going to leave. What would have been really bad for whole stars. But there's a lot more thing on collabing, but I think that's fine for the corporation. Okay, I need to switch to these characters. But is it Samurai 1? Because that's where he is. And costume. Good. I know you have a better costume. Yeah, you have that one. You have something funny. Actually, I don't actually hate that. But yeah, that's who I need. But the one thing I will sort of be path. I think the major thing that I've noticed that has really shifted what in Hololive is seems to be this more fan servicey nature. If you noticed that it a lot more prominent since sort of like Advent in EN, but like EN always sort of had it. But I think there's a lot more that fan service element. Scores getting played up a bit more. Like I'm not going to say like, oh, we shouldn't have that type of stuff. It's like there's a lot more. It's hard to explain. But the other thing I want to talk about VTuber, and this was a thing I want to talk about a lot more, is I have a small problem with VTubing. The VTubing space in general at the moment. If any of you have been in the VTubing space, you'd probably know about something called engagement baiting. And engagement baiting is getting bad. And I'm not going to say like, oh, like engagement being's like the super worst thing in the world. Like, it's bad. I do agree with that, but it's not as bad as some people make it out to be. But it's still bad. But what I'm getting annoyed at is what engagement being of pre-debuting is people sitting in pre-debut and still streaming. They're just saying, "Oh, I'm in pre-debut." It's like, come get ready while I'm getting ready for my debut. And it's like, just debut. You've already technically debuted. Just introduce yourself, make everyone know who you are, what you like. But yeah, I lost some frames. I worked out. But yes, hopefully the stream runs a bit better. My internet has been bad the past few days, so I'm probably going to record some stuff. Still going to record on Fridays, and I'm going to stream on Friday, and I'm going to stream on Saturday. Saturday will be Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and next Wednesday should be might be Elden Ring, maybe not. Depends on what I'm free to do. But I do hope everyone has a more interesting time, a more ideal time and stuff. Have more fun time, and I hope everyone's doing well. The old man has a mirror. Watch out. Gets sucked into a mirror. But yeah, I do think the VTubing at the moment needs to have a little bit of a. People need to stop doing this. Remaining in I believe that a lot of people in VTubing space need to realize either if things don't go well, just stick with it, and I think that's what the best thing I think we could do right now with the graduations of graduations like Mumi and Gura. Look on the bright side, cause I do think Gura will go indie, so it's not the end of Gura. We're going to be seeing Gura again. I'd be very surprised if Gura doesn't stream again. The same with Mumi, but I see Mumi taking much more of a content creator role on making videos, maybe streaming once every so often. The other thing I want to talk about is VTubing on Twitch and YouTube are actually very. There's a different sort of there is a different culture in VTubing on YouTube and in VTubing on Twitch. And people may say I'm reading too much. I'm projecting. As it is a thing what I have noticed. If you follow VTubing, you'll notice a very much of a VTubing on Twitch. You're much more about it's connections and raids. YouTube is about I feel a lot more about personal growth and connecting with the community that you can find and like grow gradually a lot more. The people who do both they're just enjoying the best of both worlds. But I also think this is going to sound wrong, but a lot of VTubers who using models, and this is models with big assets, and then they're not getting the views they want, so they switch to another model with accentuated assets, and it's like an upscaling. On Twitch you can sort of do that a bit more, but on YouTube, see if you were switching your model out like that as often as some of the people I know on Twitch do, or I've seen people on Twitch do, like, you're just gonna alienate your fan base. I'm sorry, but you can't do that on YouTube. YouTube, your fan base is like your family. You might not always get along, but usually they're always there for you when you need them. But if you do something dumb, some will stand with you, but most will say, no, you're in the wrong. But I think VTubing fanbase is probably the most, I won't say they're the most dedicated YouTuber fan base, because I know idol fan bases now. I've met a few people, and oh my god, there is very much a rabidness thing for like idol, pop stars, boy bands. Like, the fan base of them can just be ravenous, type thing. I do thingy on if things came to I don't think there's any major problem with management in the Hololive at the moment. I don't think there's like any like thing. I just think that maybe they're overworking people a bit too much, and you can sort of tell that by like looking at people's schedules and what the other best way to describe it, people's schedules and other people's like the schedules, like projects, like some projects getting delayed, not delayed, but the best word, it's more like not prioritized, but some are. You can definitely tell that's happening. And I think that is a problem between the management, between EN. Is EN, I think a lot of people want to focus on their Hololive EN. But I think that was also a problem with that's a problem with Niji EN as well. I think people join to work on their passions and had projects in mind, and then of course time zones kind of either messed it up or lack of communication. Like, but there's also, like, I think people who who underestimate things. you're underestimating what it takes to do stuff in like the streaming space.
これは魔物を封じる新教ぞ。まだそのように俺たちをたばかるか。このようなものがあるからならぬ。
Very dramatic taking of the mirror. And Orochi is born. You can tell by the eyes. But yeah, there's a few problems going in VTubing space I've seen. But I do think Gura's graduation isn't like a bad sign of like, oh, VTubing, Hall's gonna die. Hall's still gonna exist. Hall's fine. I think EN has a bit of a problem, as EN is slightly not getting what they want prioritized, I feel. And like I can't say on like thing. I can only speculate what I've seen and heard from like the talent who's talked about stuff. There is clearly some projects get left on the wayside. Clearly tell us in All Star side. He got movement speed on me. I knew he had good AoE stun attacks, so I thought change to him to do that. But the big problem I have, I think, VTubing in the whole has at the moment, is there's quite a lot of negativity going about because of corporations and their mismanagement and stuff. But I don't think that's really mismanagement in the way people think. I think people are thinking too much as, like, literally, I didn't really was running away. That was lost. Yeah, I worked that out now. I was too busy talking. I need to make a weapon, I need to do some fusion. But aside from that, it's fine. Fine, because I can do a lot of the stuff. Craft weapon. Who was it? It's you, right? Yeah, it was that. The other ones had his weapons. Prepare, change team. But yeah, I believe Hololive will have problems partially going forward. But I don't think it's like the problem people think. Well, like everything's got. A lot of people are still got like Hololive is still gonna have like a massive fan base, and like a lot of people are still going to support them. But I think people are finding too much into this. They know what's going on. Why all the people that that the EN likes are sort of. A lot of ENs are leaving. I think it's just like the concept. But yes, having 6 leave in a certain stretch of time isn't the best, and Gura only getting 2 weeks feels wrong. Like, it does feel wrong. But I won't say it's wrong because of, like, it's just something doesn't seem right. It more so feels like it's wrong because I think Promise has had a rocky sort of start for a while. It had that Promise Council. It's had a rocky start going into things. Sana, well, EN in general have had a rough time. Like Japanese had left some. I think Holstar had, I think EN had had 2 departures. But one thing I will say, Hololive can sort of just make up, best way to describe it, make up ground. Because we now have people who I would say could fill what Gura and Mumi did sort of as a energy. I won't say content wise, but like at least energy. You have Gigi and Bibu who are very much little gremlins like what Gura and Mumi were. But I'm the one thing I'm really concerned about in Hololive and big corpos right now is burnout. You can tell it's happening. A lot of VTubers or big corpo ones, I think, are having burnout. I don't think it's I don't think like it's happening on purpose. I think it's just happening because of just workload. But I think that because I think VTuber, like, from what I can see, I think VTubers have like I want to say, like, they have a problem where I think their big 2 seasons are, or they're too commercialized, I think, slightly as another thing would be. But the big one, I think, is the fact is they don't really get these. Like, I'm not going to say they don't get holidays. Like, I know all life people have took time off. I know other people have took breaks, but they don't have like an off season. What I think could work, I think if this is going to sound weird, if Holo prioritized JP over the summer and then but gave the EN like 6 weeks off in summer to like fully like rest and recharge for like that month. Like, I guess people can decide on how long they want to take, but like, go, hey, you get a smaller workload during June and August. Because, or like spring's a big one. Me and my friend were thinking this. Japanese spring is a much bigger holiday season than Europe. Like, there is holidays like Easter, there's another religious holiday I can't think of, the Jewish holiday, May Day. I think Veteran Day is like a day to celebrate World War II is in March, I think. I could be wrong. I haven't kept up in my public holidays. Like, I know, but this is the thing. What I think is, I know March. March is very much like, I know Japanese have like the Golden Week, I think, in March or something, or is that April or that May? I can't remember. But yeah, like, that's the thing. I think spring is much more a Japanese date, and summer sort of is. But I think there should be a bit more of a holiday rota in at least in Japanese, what has English divisions, to give time off to the EN branches, like a big time off break, but not like they have to ask for it. Like the fans know, like, these 6 weeks are dedicated to JP, so the ENs are taking time off. Maybe they'll make archival footage, and like winter time can be reversed or something like that. It's like thing. I still think you get Christmas off, like winter, but like, this is the thing. Like, it's just what I feel. It's like, I think the biggest one I think could implement this and actually benefit from it is like, is Nietzsche, and maybe what's it called? Idol could do it, and sort of, but I don't know if Idol has how Idol is sort of more worked as much. I sort of know more about JP, like Japanese like corporations, like mindsets, because I have my friend who is I have a friend who's like best way to describe him, he's a talent agent. And he sort of, without a doubt, he has been my biggest help in the past few weeks. And my friend who was a former Idol person who was a former Idol in South Korea, he has been heavily like helping me out, and I think, like, I don't think I could be doing YouTubing without him. No, I didn't press B. But I think people need to see VTubing. I think needs to change, or corporal VTubing needs to change to focus on both what makes EN and JP different. And I think right now, people who are in the management roles, or like agents who, not like agents who hire, not like the hiring agents, but like the advertisers, like the investors. Sorry, the investors need to sort of stop focusing on what's good for the JP market and what's good for the EN market. This is also why I think any company has an EN branch and a JP branch. You need to separate them. as I think that will be the best outcome in total, is splitting them just completely. Like, have proper two divisions. But yeah, parent can still be Japan, but like I don't know how all the structures work, so I can't like say, oh, none of them are doing this. I think it's just what it is. But I think some of them might need to make branches on like the EU or the UK or something. He's not near defeat. For Christ's sake. They're only like goons after him. If goons are doing so much damage, like he's taking so much damage, I don't know what to do. But yeah, that's one of the things I think is going on is VTubing. I think corporal VTubing needs to change. And I would say like it needs changed from the inside, not like corporation structure. I just think someone needs to they need to be told, they need to work it out for themselves. And there is many ways they could try to do stuff to like lessen the impact, but I think it's just how things are going to be. Is they just need to. It's just what's going to happen. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Learn from the power from the...
王竜様は魔物の殲滅を望まれていました。何か大きな理由があったのでしょう。ところで
But yeah, hopefully we get this finished today. But yeah, I would say one thing: if you're a Gura fan or a Mumi fan, just be silly. Don't fret over stuff too much. I think like today and tomorrow, like we'll have like a Doom Spiral theme, but I think after Mumi's graduation and my little breakdown, I think I feel more like sure what on like things are alright. They're not great, but they're alright. Appear to be outside of. You can't stand allow this happen. After the Emperor remains, as long as the man, we cannot talk about him. Well, other Sorno still in the other catching fake how he sent us to the best. We gotta get things to those two, surely. As well, from the reasons. There's one. There's actually not taken time. I don't like any of these three, by the way. I'm hoping like there's someone else in this team. I have a exclamation. I have a question mark. Okay, I can only prepare 2 of them. Change team. And the other one is Samurai. Is he free? Yes, he is in Samurai free. Oh yeah, he has terrible costumes, I forgot. Yeah, you can have that. Confirm. I've unlocked everyone, haven't I? Well, there's something I didn't do. I clicked on but didn't do? No, I've done that. I've done that. So who's the question mark? Upon witnessing the moment of Demon Serpent, I didn't check the weapons. Well, I know Zhao Yun has something. Having entered the battlefield with the realm. Now that the Heron Bad Wounded unable to use the power of the warrior and mythic realm combined strength to put the end to this. Zoro engaged battle with demons at its utmost and abandoned his unable to balance his bow. And as we work on some ground and go defeat. Like, humans. I think it's that person because I don't think I have him. Naza, they were glings only. Something about you, Master Naza, a little strange of it. They're attached to your body. Perhaps he appears to be just stronger as ever. What are you talking about? Still down now. Need to learn to see what faint mythic realm. Well, go ahead and do that then. That's a simple need normal do it. Alright, so prepare. Yeah, so yeah, this is a person. I'm going to be a bit more patient, a bit more defensive with him. I'm going to get the amulet protection, as he is clearly not going to be what I'm using. You do have a good weapon. You have a better weapon. I knew Zhao Yun had a good weapon. Oh, that's an easy quest line. But yeah, I'll hopefully get this done. I'm actually really enjoying this. I'm really enjoyed finishing this, and Sonic Adventure 1 will be taking some time because I need to grind. He is faster. I need to grind up whatchamacallit, chows.
オロチを倒しに行かんか。オロチを倒しにだと断る。お前たちこそここで倒れるがいい。オロチを倒しに行くのか。ならばその前に俺がお前らを倒してやる。なんじゃ。風が襲ってくるとは。一体。次こそは。
But yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of people a lot of things going on. I've also been prioritizing, I've been practicing things. I'm going to actually be learning or attempting to learn Japanese soon, and I was wanting to sort of partially learn planning to learn maybe some Korean. But yeah, we won't be. But if a lot of people, one thing I will definitely say about VTubing at this time, I think people need to realize that what's going to happen in VTubing is there's going to be a drastic change. There's been a drastic change happening for I think the past few years, and I think the only best way to describe it is it's sort of been needed, and I think Gura, Mumi and Fana leaving is probably a start of it, but I won't say I think whole life's done with graduations. Like, I will say probably maybe like one or two more. But I think they might either be coming from, I think one may, I could see one hat coming from Hollow Stars soon. Another one from Hollow Stars, and I could see another one from Hollow Live Japan. I would say at in the Indonesia branch, but I don't think so. I think the Indonesia branch is a little bit solid at the moment. I wouldn't say they're probably at the greatest points in their, like, they're like the bastion of stability, but I don't think they're in this super terrible state that the other divisions are in. But we need to figure out. I think what is going to go on. I think VTubing needs to figure out what's going on in the corporals are changing. I don't know for the better. But I don't think anyone's going to like be openly like leaving, at least for the probably in the next few months. I could see people leaving like after summer, or from the GP side anyway. But as I say, I feel like there needs to be a change in how, like, I feel like corporal VTubers need a bit more time to like. There need to be set like holidays. Best way to describe it. I don't think every corporation company is having a problem. I will say I don't see JP as this, like, whole out Japan as like this beacon of stability or being prioritized. I think it's an overall, like, they're changing how things work in Holo. And I think it's the same. Niji, I think, is just a bad company. But there was another one that I remember. They were losing some members recently. And I feel like they could be like switching up. But I also think it's no offense, but I think also this uncertain time of like people having money to buy stuff and stuff is also affecting the VTuber industry like as well. But I think, let's just go back to like COVID times and like say 2021. That was like peak VTubering. Like more people will say 2020, 2021, dawn of myth. The dawn of myth. So Hall Live English took thing. Gura, Kali, Ina, Amelia. I think that was peak VTubing, and I think there will be there's a change of guard coming. There's a change happening. I don't know what to like. I don't know like how things will work at this time. Like everything's uncertain in the VTubing space at the moment. But I don't think I think everyone should not be sad. I do feel sorry for All Hall EN. I think the two I feel most sorry for is Bay and Crony, as they've lost a lot of their promise. Council has been the most devastated generation I think there has ever been in VTubing. Like, Sana, I don't remember why Sana left, but within the past year, in the past the past 6 months, Whole Life EN has lost Amelia Watson, Fana, has lost Mumi and now Gura. Just losing Amelia Watson by herself would have been a big crushing blow to Whole EN. Losing 4 big names, I would say big names, just after round about the Justice coming out, Justice arriving, is so thingied. And also, if I'm not really sure, Whole Myth and Whole Council slash Hope slash whatever it was at the time, they all they done songs together, they done things together at the start, and I think it was that was Rocky Girl and they didn't know what they were doing, but they made a Advent and then they made Justice, and they haven't done they've done collabs and projects, but I feel they haven't done those big projects the same, I feel. Because I remember watching the summer event before I think Advent came out, and they were mucking around, goofing around, all of them together, and it's EN doesn't slightly, they still do it, but it feels a little more forced. I'm afraid the mayor's down. Mr. Will currently employed in so the mayor cannot be repaired until we get rid of Orochi. That's right. What will you do when agree to capture Orochi? I can capture and imprison Orochi, yet I must create an option in order to meet. Very well. Let's go then. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. But yeah, the VTubing space is a bit weird at the moment. I also we're going to be playing more Moemon on Friday. Okay, so we must fight Orochi. Orochi is as powerful. It's so powerful. Orochi, true identity. Alright, if I get Gold Lubu, this is a big thingy. Yes, I get Gold Lubu. The war with Serpent King. What leads to something. I don't know what leads to. If it leads back to over here somewhere, I'm going to be annoyed. But it's Lubu, Zhang Liao, and Jingwei. Change team. Jingwei should be sure. Yeah, there he is. He's one of Shu's pretty boys. Pretty boys. Yeah, this is the thing why I take the mic about Shu. Shu is filled of what is called, I take the piss and call pretty boys. Cause for Warriors for a long time treated treated yeah, no, you're gonna be that. Yep. You have your thing. No, you do. Zhangliao, you have yours. You have a level 4. I'm not even going to bother trying to get your thing if you have a level 4 already. Because Lubu and Zhangliao should just carry. No offense to the guy, but he's kinda pathetic. But yeah. You could definitely tell Gur had burnout when you went in our announcements, because our announcement wasn't as long to talk about. I think Mumi is definitely medical issue. But I think Gur just thinking about the workload. I think the workload is a bit too much. Because if you look at, I think, the schedules, whole life schedules, I think you can definitely look at Niji's. Niji's are worse. I know, I've looked at them as well. It feels like a lot of people were trying to work too deep a schedule. That's why I only work, I only do 3 days, and sometimes I do 4-ish. But I do recordings, and this is why I want to do more recordings. This is why I have more time to recover and benefit. You could read this, I'm just going to talk over it. But I think people need to like realize VTubing is actually really taxing, and so is streaming in general. Sorry, I kind of skipped one. Sorry, I got the hiccups. But yeah, hopefully we get this game done today. Then we can move on to playing some more fun games. Or more fun games for me. We will be grinding a game, what will be much more annoying. Because I've just finished it on the PlayStation, but I want to stream it for you guys. It's called Little Noah. But I might be doing that next month. Also, I'm going to be moving my schedule around again. But I'm going to be doing something a bit different. I'm going to be giving you a monthly schedule. What won't be up to date properly, but like it will give you a rough idea on what I'm planning to do every month. So going to need to hire someone to do that. I'm going to talk to my thumbnail guy, see if he knows what he wants to do it. Oh yeah, all my thumbnails are made by the same person. I think his name is in somewhere in my bio or something. I can't remember. But yeah, thank you a lot for your thumbnails. I can't remember how to say your name, but yeah, thank you. I'll hire him off of Fiverr if anything. I think okay, the lawyer. Yeah. Continue. That's easy. Lubu just will do that in like no time. I have no clue who that character is. But yeah, hopefully we get a lot done. We'll get this finished today. Move on to a new game on Saturday. Also, I will, if Security Breach doesn't finish. Also, I will do 100% Security Breach, but I will only be doing 2 endings. And I will be doing Ruin. But, so, the thing what I will be thinking, I will do Ruin. I will do Ruin True Ending. And I will be doing Five Nights at Freddy Security Breach. I will be doing the two endings I feel are relevant. I will explain my feeling on the endings as we're watching the credits. But first major one is, like everyone will know, Vanny ending is the canon ending. Saving Vanessa. That is the canon ending. I don't care what anyone thinks. I figured it was a canon end before Help Wanted 2. But I was on the thing of, I feel like there's slightly like there's like another important, like all the endings are sort of important. So I'm drinking some juice. Ow. Also, I want to hire someone to do RS. I want them to make me a Straw Hat Crew All IVN. Yeah. Wait, did perish? I think this is like we'll have a side quest. If it does, I'm more amazed. Also, I'm planning to buying and streaming a game called Destiny Warriors Abyss. What I don't really know the best way to describe it. I would say like, yes, I know you're terribly weak. Also, I've done some Bond things. To like get some stuff different. But yeah, so I've talked about stuff I want to talk about featuring at the moment. But one thing I want to talk about with my channel specifically is I appreciate everyone who come by, drop by, says a couple good nice words, or even just stays for like 2 minutes. I think a lot of people right now are going to have their what's going on with things. But I do want to preface everyone. Content creators always need to learn and grow, and I don't. This is one thing I definitely feel people in VTubing and Twitch don't realize as often. They do realize it, but they try to do this thing of like, oh, help me get affiliates so I can make money. Or artists and art commissions. Not just because a person's a VTuber or do streaming doesn't mean they always have money to splurge out to help you and your passion. They need the money to do what they want to do. And this is something I feel like artists needs to realize. That's why I'm only gonna hire from Fiverr. I don't hire from I either hire from Fiverr or hire from this other art place that I use. I haven't used them. I haven't used the place in a while, but I use it. I used to use it for like D&D campaigns and stuff. But what I will say on that regard is, if anyone's thinking about asking me, do I have any work? The answer is sadly no. I don't have work for people to do. Like, besides from the thing where I want to do a funny gif of a funny picture of whole IBA dressed up as One Piece characters. Because I find that fun. But it's not like a project I care about or like a big project. It's a funny little goof. I think this outfit's a reference to Beauty and the Beast. But yeah, I will sort of say one thing that I believe that VTubing need to do. I think people need to realize what VTubing is for them. And to me, VTubing is a place where people can come, escape and relax from their troubles. These streams are supposed to be like a friendly outlet, like a place where you can forget your troubles of the outside world for a minute. We can all have a laugh. Play silly games. Like, it's the sort of the reason why I started doing randomizers. I loved randomizers, I love Naughty Worlds. But sadly, I can't say I enjoy it as much anymore. As I also enjoyed like racing and stuff. But I can't even say I like that anymore. Like oh fudge. I need to run the completely other side again. But hopefully the Emperor doesn't just crumble like paper. Go. Get Demon to the surf. I do love Blue Boo's Mushu. Blue Boo has the second best highest attack in this game. The highest is actually Orochi himself. By not a huge amount. I think it's like 1 or 2 or something. Yeah, but yeah, the whole thing. I'm hoping that everyone, all the people who are sad that like Guru's leaving, after about in about a couple of days they're feeling a bit better. Like, I know that happened to me when Mumi graduation announcement. Like, it took a couple of days. I don't actually have Oshis. like I like all I like a lot of YouTubers, but I wouldn't say any of them like an Oshi or like a the one I think it's Oshi. I think I'm using the right word terminology. But like my favorite VTuber, I won't say like, oh, I'm so badly upset because they're leaving Hololive. Like, Fana left and King Yumi Nightmare, and like I think she's having like probably the funnest time of her life at the moment. But I don't know what's new for Gura or Mumi. We won't be doing Orochi Warrior 4, but I don't have it. I might do Fire Emblem Strikers. Not Fire Emblem Strikers. Persona 5 Strikers. I think that might be fun. I won't do. How did I do that? I don't know how I might about with my eye there. Sorry, messing about. Oh yeah, by the way, I have dry eye, so I have to try forcibly make myself blink. So, that's why I've been having problems streaming, like for a long period of time. He's gone, he's perfect. Covered that into Soul's been changed. I can't believe it. What happened to Nurse? Surely he... Nurse will be revived by... It happened previously. I was slain. Bell. Right. Or he will likely lose his memory after death. He'll return. I don't care as long as he's alive. I look forward to returning. In such endeavor, repaired the Turmeric of this year disappears, so leave it to us. One person her in the mirror. Thank you, humans, you are strong and kind. So that was thing. So yeah, that's another story down. We saved everyone back. Mystic Realm, Orochi true identity, most of it. Master Yelong converted to Orochi came due to being a plot. Won't be heard for the heaven and we're trusted us, Famer, therefore live trust, yes. Now we will seal away tomorrow for good from now on in particular. It looks like she's currently in World Castle to capture and escape. Who am I going to? Chapter 8. Lushu Zen. Ooh, that is a team. That is a team. I know 2 of them, but this is one. Oh, God's sake. Who, by the way, I think this is his best outfit. Like, this one here. But I'm going to wear this one because I do also like the big face on the back. Because I think it's silly. Jing Yu. I just like having to use you. And the next one is Wu. Was you. I will say I'm not happy with having to play you. Because you are not that good. But I think you need leveled up. So all my points are going to go into into you at the moment. And I think I don't know who has like a tier 5. But I'm just gonna level all of you up to about the same. Get you all good weapons. If I can't craft your weapon, I'm gonna look. You got yours, so you're fine. You do not have yours, and you do not have yours. That's not great, but I can at least get you a tier 4, and I can at least get you a. Actually, to be honest, you're just gonna have to be terrible. Prepare. You get to put the stuff on, because you get this guy really late, but he's like a really like important woo person. I don't know why you get him so late, but yeah, that's on. He gets his weapon. We'll do a quick save. This could just be the end. This could just be the end of the game. If it is, I'll. Dude, I don't know. Well, no. I have no clue. We'll do something. I don't know. But how the pitch? Again, mirror seal. Here against Bart thingy. Soon reports. I think there'll be a couple more missions like. The main mirror of course. According to. Only reaching trust with mirrors not broken again. Understood. I'm sorry. Cool. I don't think this will be the final mission. I think there will be like a 1 or 2 more. This guy is really good. He used to be like, he wasn't the original Lubu or Samurai Warriors, but I think like in Samurai Warriors 2 he definitely became it. But this guy's actually from a series that Warriors don't really do anymore, the Extreme Legends. They don't really do the Extreme Legends anymore. I think the last one was 7. But to be honest, they also sort of started doing more like, oh, what is it? DLC. They actually started doing more DLCs, and you can sort of feel it there. That's what that turned into. Also, Empire sort of took a nosedive, but Empire is fine. Okay. But I do feel like we all having this game finished will lift a burden off my mind. I've been playing this game for like over a year. This series has been like dedicated to my channel for about over a year. I never expected it to be like this, go on this long. I might do my friendly neighborhood, more my friendly neighborhood speedruns. I'm still not posting on Speed Gaming, as I'm still not super happy with my time.
してくるよ。ただのお一人で向かわれては危険です。
But yeah, if anyone sort of you're interested in that thing, I'm not going to be speedrunning. If this game finishes too early, I'll boot up Metroid Prime. I'll boot up a Metroid Prime randomize Metroid, the original Metroid Prime for the GameCube, and we'll play some of that. I won't finish it, but I do want to think there is going to be a new Metroid Prime randomizer tournament soon. So I'm tempted to do a bit of a watch along with that. If I can get my friend, I'll try to talk to someone. I'll try rain a couple of days and we'll sit and watch. We'll sit and watch. But yeah, there's a lot going on. But I'll try to show that off if that push comes to shove, like we need time. But I don't know how long this is. I don't think this is the last mission. I don't think but this is the thing. I'm ending it today. It's why I've started early. But also do get used to 7 o'clock start times, as it will be my new start time going forward. As I can't afford to do later dark times anymore. I also can't afford to do too many streaming days as I'm helping my family out, and I'm helping my brother out and can't afford not to do that with him. So that's one thing that I have to. I didn't really pay attention to what the But yeah, I'm also playing other games that I want to try to get done. We might do another wild playthrough, or I've got a new thing what I got planned to do probably after this. Heading towards Lubu. This is, to be honest, one of the things I do hate about certain missions is like they're all waiting. Why we can chat and why I decided I would play this game and talk about things that were going on, like my thoughts on the whole EN. Yeah, they all joined the coalition, and we gotta fight the imposter. Who's Lubu, who technically won't be not as strong as you actually think. One, because we have this button, and we have a person who actually has a really good hit combo. But apparently I couldn't attack him for some reason. Are you demonstrate yourself? Alright, just continue slashing. Alright, is that everyone defeated there? I defeated everyone. Were you in trouble? Yeah, they're in trouble because of the fire attack. What is your ability? Oh, you're the magical lightning ball. Yeah, I remember now. But yeah, I don't know how much priority. Also, we've got Channel Range coming out in May, and I will be playing that when it comes out. Hopefully in the collab. I'm also going to see my friend games that want to play with me. Also, I'm going to play more Elden Ring. I don't think I will finish Elden Ring now. There you go. She's in a true form now. I'm hoping like 4 missions, 3 or 4 missions. I don't want to continue this too long. She's from Nathan Fox. She is an evil spirit that lives in many years, takes shapeshifter mystical fox. She transformed power attempt controlling. Yes, I believe so. I'm sure that she is taking on the form of many different people. Perhaps because we discovered that her transformation power, they're more powerful than she can know. If we follow the engine, we should be able to find her. I try catching everyone to best at the end. Can't carry more weapons. Doesn't get rid of that pike. Get rid of that. I'm sorry, I just don't like. You won't be used again. So temperature down to 90 Fox, definitely a solid question. Do you know something about 90 Fox? Yes. I know she has 9 tails. Each of them are capable of different shape. Of course, she can only take shape of her own shape. Also take the shape of her own. She will. That means she can pop imposters where interesting either tomorrow or one of her tails. Yes. One more thing, she also possesses the power to give prize demons. True demon critical pass. Simply letting her could be. Oh, let's see. Her trail. Yes, so this will probably be Dal-chan thing. It might be. I think maybe 6. Maybe 6 more missions? 5, 6. I would like 3 more missions, 4 more missions would be nice. But I could have like 6, and that's going to be unfair to it too much. Battle preparation, change teams. So we go to others 1. Dal-chan. So I know you have a fun outfit. Yeah, you have this one. Why not? Let make the furries happy. And the other one is other. I think it's you. Yes, it is you. Victory Glory. I know I can make your staff, and I know I made yours. I'm pretty sure I can make his staff, so I'm gonna do that first. Oh no, I can't make his staff. Okay, so again, he's purchasing a weapon for you. Preparation. You get a new staff on. You get the better item. You get the better item. And we'll save here, and we'll do some. And we'll begin we'll do the next mission. On normal, as we were doing. I could do it in easy if I really needed to speed up time. I feel seemed temporal, but the power of the Divine Mirror revealed her true form. That a Kakubui, the powerful supernatural beast that lived through the eternity of the magical power. It was said that she is capable of creating demons, shapeshift at will, and manipulate up to 9 tails using her. Though the form ever changed, their tricks changed not. Put to the end, chaos steal thingy a task. Jeez, no change. Even if our enemy carry herself, we cannot do this. We must weaken her strength and use the very method to steal her away. Yes, but what if she uses her sorcery again? If only there is a way to combat against it. I believe there's some explosives possessed by the power of the main thing. If we use them, we can launch a fire attack. That might work. I'm sure that will give fixed price well. Now then, let's go and remember to keep our guard up. All times. I think about defeat 10. I didn't even look at the Libra missions, to be honest. Yeah. What is the mission? 3 officers in 10 minutes. That's super easy. But yeah, so hopefully getting this finished. I don't really think that much of do I think right now VTubing, and I like this is the thing. I think yeah, there's a bit of corporal VTubing. There's a bit of a decline. I will say it's probably not. I don't think it's for the worse. Like the change, it will eventually do something good for there will be a benefit to there'll be a benefit to, like, I would say the biggest change in VTubing in the past year has been Vtubers showing that that you can still do what you do. You can still do what you do. Thing. Also, another thing I'm going to rant about. I'm going to rant about this because just please let me rant. Marvel Rivals. I don't mind Marvel Rivals, but I've seen a lot of these VTubing tournaments start up, like after like the Twitch Marvel Rival thing. There was the VTuber Rivals. That I didn't mind. I like the idea as I think it did serve a good purpose, but like I've seen a few of them pop up and like they're always just looking for like best way to describe it, like higher tier, like not like top name VTubers, like they want Dokeeper and like Bao and stuff like that, but I think they like the advertisement, like they'll take anyone, but really what they're looking for is like they want like the pulling like 10,000 per stream, like 5 to like like 5 to 10 like different like 5 to 10,000 type thing. I don't like the other thing that I'm getting. I'm also a thing of is this idea of vibe checking with vibe checking VTubers. I understand it, like talk to the person, get to know them before streaming, but like more if you want them in your like thingy to your community. But I've seen a lot of people vibe check, and it's more so not really vibe checking to see if you fit in. It's more so they want to find people that they think will either benefit them, like either like get them more views or match their styles. They're just another copy of them. And this is the thing that I've been getting a bit annoyed about. But like these tournament things, like these things, I don't mind like a female only like event. Like I personally recommend it. But in the VTubing space, I think you need to watch out what you mean by a female only event. because I know a lot of female VTubers who are not really. I'm not gonna say they're not females. They're female. But they're not really known. They're not really knowing that they just want to participate in a group activity. Not more so, they actually want to compete in a tournament. And this is the thing what I feel like like some people who are running these tournaments that I saw need to realize that you're running a tournament. You're not running a big collab. There's a difference if there's money on the line. But also think if people will go to me, oh, you don't think I compete in gaming tournaments. There is a difference. Do not tell me otherwise. Don't say, oh no, that's not true. Thingy, like, no, there is differences. I compete in a randomizer tournament. I compete in Battle League. I competed in a Halo competition. I can play Halo Reach competition. I competed in COD competitions. I competed in randomizer competitions. And like, when they're like community ran, it is different from when there's prize money on the line. And I will always say, if you're hosting a competitive competition, you need to, or even if it's like half a friendly pretend competition, you need to inform the people properly that it's not just a friendly it's not. There's a difference between a competition and a collab. Competition was a collab and a just based collab. Because a competition, there's set times and there's set rules. But some of the things I watched, people thinking, oh, thingy to me that I don't understand. I don't understand VTuber, like, or I don't understand like competitive competition, like tournaments, stuff like that. Like, it's for fun. It's like, yeah, but it's also a competitive competition. You can't be like showing up late, or you need to be prepared for things. You can't just go, oh, I didn't realize this was a rule. I didn't realize this was a thing. Like, my friend done a couple of weeks ago did a Lethal Company competition, and he done this with like a bunch of VTuber friends he had I think it was 8 of them, and there was like 4 in each team, and they had to race to get the high score within like 4 hours or something like that. I can't remember specifically how long the time was, but or was it Repo? I think it might have been Repo, not Lethal, but it was sort of like, no, it was Lethal. Repo was the new one that he's trying to do, and the same team, same people, but like people were show up, like we had people show up late. There were people showing up late. I was a person to make sure, like, to message people, like, information, and I messaged everyone who I got given information to, like, message them. Like, I was technically the safekeeper of the rules, and I was like one of like 4. I was the one for the European players. There was like only like 3 of us. There was like 2 Europeans in the competition, and then there was me. And this was just so they could talk to someone who knew the rules, like at like a decent time of day. If so, like that was like my job, and like the amount of people that wanted to use like a mods, Like there were two guys who thingied all what I think they asked me like 3 times, what mod are we using? It's like I've had the thingy to them like 3 different times. We're not using mods. Like I think one of them I know was they wanted to know were they allowed were they running like the more people mod? Were they running this mod or something like that? Like no, we're running basic game. Just it's got like we're just racing. Have you having problems with this? And it's like it was like no, it's the rules. Like the EU people who I knew, none of them had a problem with it. None of them at all. The only rule that they had a bit of problem was with sending a Discord React remote emote. Because I know one of them didn't have it. Didn't have like a good emote to do reacts with. Also, one of them desperately didn't like because there was like every person had to stream and like then we would compile it into a video later. Okay, next battle. Kirby's your thing. Are you all prepared? I know. I think Kirby's prepared though. Kirby. Someone I didn't really get used, but I know I used them. This guy's a samurai guy somewhere. That's you. Who's the last guy? You're Jing, I'm pretty sure. No, you might be just Wu. Not Wu, Wei. There you go. Gotcha. I don't know where that. Well, you're definitely not ready. Neither are you. Ow. Oh. But yeah, so that's one of the things I will be sort of. It's one of these things that like you can. There's something quite not right about like people not realizing courtesy in like competitional play, and then people going, oh, but this it's fine, it's all friendly. Yeah, no, like this is where I have to disagree. Competitive play is competitive play. There's no changing that. You can't just go, oh, it's a friendly competition, and then like put like money on the line for charity or something like that. That doesn't work. That isn't right. Basically, anytime there's any money online, you have to be scrupulous about cheating. You have to be thinking about cheating, thinking about people unfairly doing stuff. Unfairly doing things in the competition. And this is the thing, like But people seem to still not understand. Like, I still have people who thinking to me, "Hey, you're just a, you don't understand how to like collab or like how to be friendly in streams." Like, I know how to be friendly in streams. I know competitive streams as well, and like people just don't understand. I still have people complain to me about like, "Oh, you're being, why are you being so so competitive in this competitive game?" Because it's a competitive tournament. What do you expect?
どこへ逃げようとも兄弟内を今度こそ逃がすわけにはいかない。しかし同じよキュービの狐と彼女の尾が変化した偽の
キュービの狐の力は衰えてませんね。
彼女を確実にそのために尾で作った。
俺たちの家は壊させない。閣下、小田原城の状況。
But well, like, see if like we got like after if this was like the last mission, I would have thingy just to. I would have made sure to put up Metroid Prime. I might actually do that for a little bit, like while we're setting up for maybe I'll do that with while we're setting up with Montress tomorrow, or no, not tomorrow, Friday. Yeah, I will be doing certain games, like I will be doing like games with, and other games with them. But yeah, I will be definitely saying to people but yeah, I do think people keep being happy for all the All-Star members. Keep supporting everyone. Don't blame the corporation for like, people leaving. I'm also actually really surprised. This is one of the things I was talking about like a while ago, back with my friend Shin. I've talked about Shin before. Shin is a former Korean idol. He worked in a boy band in South Korea for about 4 to 8 years. 4 years on stage, 4 years behind stage. So 8 years in total. He helped teach. He left his boy band group lasted for about 4 years. He could sing and dance. Then once he retired, or sort of half retired from or left his group, I think the best example. He started teaching dancing for the company, for another basically another 4 years. As he was a very talented dancer, but if anyone's in South Korea looking for a thing, I will try to get his dance studio name and. Five balls. Boyo. But yeah, I hope I hope everyone's doing well. This to be honest, at this stage of time, I will say focus on everyone. Please take time to focus on your own mental health. That is one thing I really do think people need to. In this day and age, people need to remember that YouTubers and streamers are people as well, and like they need to focus on their health and mental health, but also you need to take yourself away sometimes from like supporting people. And go, I'm supporting them, but am I over supporting? And is this good for my health? As sometimes it is like you need, like my friend used to be a very big PewDiePie supporter with the PewDiePie TV T series thing. Like he was very big into that. He didn't do anything radical, like I can't remember, like say anything really bad. I think the best, pretty much basically the only thing I can really say about what he did was he prioritized making making like trash videos, type thing, trashing T series and stuff, with information, or like PewDiePie Hype Squad type thing and stuff like that, which is so draining on him. He, I think about like a couple of weeks after he started this Hype Squad thing. What was just a group of PewDiePie fans supporting PewDiePie by trying to post stuff, and just like post information and stuff. And this was before the incident. I'm not talk about what happened during that event. What PewDiePie told people to stop, sort of. Yeah, so if you're into that, I remember he just really so dedicatedly wanted to support PewDiePie that he forgot to look after himself. And I feel like the same thing. Do this if you're really thinking about supporting anyone, any VTuber, any streamer. Don't push yourself to the point of collapse just to support your favorite streamer, VTuber. They won't want that. They'll feel responsible. Also, another thing what I want to talk about is should VTubers, and this is the thing, should VTuber talk about politics? And this is the thing, what a lot of people say, no, they shouldn't, they should stay out of politics and that. I don't, it depends on what you mean by politics, in my opinion. Because movie stars, pop stars, they say, I don't tell my fans to do this, but they'll say their opinion on stuff. What is getting involved in politics? I don't think you should ever say, don't vote for this person, or don't watch this person. Tell people not to watch someone or not to do a thing. Like, don't eat at McDonald's because they kill cows type things. Like, no. Or don't watch this person because they are a meat eater. Like, no, don't do that. That's wrong. Boil. Is he not saying boil? I'm swear he's saying boil.
私が出よう。
Now to seal it back in the mirror.
鏡に封印してくれる。報告隊、城内にキュービの騎士が現れました。北西に向かって移動しています。何？まさか。
It means to change one of her tails into her. We've been chasing a decoy.
尻尾を自分に化けさせ小鳥にしたというのか。
Indeed, the fox knows her wits. We must hurry. I might be going a slight slower way, but I think this is the fastest route. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach, to be honest. Oh, I'll be able to reach. And I got the thingy thing to... Well, did you just stop moving? Get hot, get hot. Also, I'm going to get people maybe some people may hate me for these comments. So I watched Hello Boss and Has Been Hotel like ages ago. I'm actually going to say this. I don't think Hello Boss season 2 was good. It was good. It had bits that were good in it, but the ending was bad. The ending was they wanted their happy ending, but story-wise, I don't think they should have had a happy ending. You can now edit. You can now be able to edit each character costume specification. Okay, so that's me got thing. I'm now able to change characters. So this is the last ending. I think then it's like investigations and stuff. I'm not really sure. But we got these investigations to do. We'll do them, and then we'll call stream after that.
皆様、お見事でございました。
ってくれた。天帝になり代わり礼を言わせてもらう。お主らも知る通り、こたびの騒ぎはよこしまな願いと些細な行き違いから生じたものじゃ。じゃが愛道する思いと力はいかなる苦境をも打ち砕く。それをお主らはわしらに示してくれた。
ああ、願わくは人海も旋海もそのようにあり続けたいものだ。
さあ、あなたたちと世界とあるべきところへ返しましょう。それが天帝、そして私たちからのお礼です。
皆様、本当にありがとうございました。
どうか良い日々を紡いでください。あるべき時、あるべき空の下で。
To be honest, they were probably in better peace there than they were in their own place. Some of them.
あれは何だったんだろうな。
まさしく一睡の夢のようでしたね。
退屈しない座興ではあったな。
There we go. Now this is the third time we're watching credits. Is this the third time? Or is it the fourth time? No, this is the third time. So the first time was the original ending. Second one was the ending that was created by defeating her. But we still got to do a little bit more of this game. I think we can be done with this game. Also, I've apparently two things on my Discord notifications, so I don't want to like hate the game thingy. But yeah, so this will be mostly. I'm going to skip the credits because we've seen credits like twice. But go back in. We can now like customize outfits. I'll be able to seal away.
一つ気になるのですが、
Anything Orochi, of course, himself.
心境にオロチは
Seal
封じられ
away.
なかった。
いいえ、
No, that's
オロ
not
チ様の力は
Where's too powerful to
あ
remember
まりにも
what
強大です。
そうですか。
Let's see.
キュービの狐の姿を明かせたのです
Silver Riddle, 90 Fox Spear.
試したことはご
Let's
ざい
try
ません
to thing.
奴らに心境をかざ
We
し
were told to time up to them
やってみる価値はあろう。
to the past. Okay.
キュービ一つ
いいえ、オロチ様
Okay,
そうで
let's.
試したこと
So that's them talking about what we can do.
そう勘違い
I'm not in the mood of really just like making sure everyone's like prioritized. So the battle against Toro Mirror Realm. So these are all like it's all the same people. Because if they're all the same people, I can actually just leave. Yeah, I can just do this. So they're all the same person. So these are all the mirror. I'm going to do number 8's ones first because we've done this mission before, and then we'll go back to 6 and then we'll work the way to Hero Return, to obtain Mystic Ledger. What must we do? Prison Turbo. We must turn the divine mirror onto Turbo, force it to engage. According to what went must trust the mirror is not to break again. But I'm a bit confused because just slightly. This is a. But yeah, so we're just going to do these missions and heavily focus on. We're going to do these missions, and after that, the game's done. Yeah, so. But yeah, after this, hopefully we're fully done. We'll be fully done this game. The only thing we'll technically be left will be the DLC stuff, but are just like fun little missions. But yeah, hopefully we deal with this, get this done. We can have fun doing. Get this game done. This is why I bought more time. I thingy for time. And I'm hoping I clicked the right one and then clicked the wrong one, or there is a wrong one. I didn't click it. Also, another thing I've been talking about in my own time is a lot of people think like certain things are these are the enemies. Okay, cool. But if anyone I'm on the debate of, because this is technically a new mission, or the same missions. I am tempted to just use my better characters so we can just sort of finish the story a little bit quicker, but my rules were recommended for all the missions. But if this takes if I think this is going to take way too long, I'll just switch to characters I think will take less time. I will need to get up early in the morning, so I can't go on too long. So I'd probably say the cut-off time is about probably like 11:30 my time. What is like 2 hours? 1 hour. It should be enough to do all the missions. I also want to do a game called I want to play a game called Overlord. But yeah. Oh, so that's that. To show yourself. Victory condition had changed. Also, I'm playing right now I'm playing Meta. So that's something I'm doing in my off time. I do play games on my off time, because I think streaming certain games, some of them are good, some of them are fine. Like I want to stream Persona 5. I want to stream. For some reason, I do want to stream. I know this is a game I think not a lot of people would be interested in, but I want to stream Digimon Cybersmith. But that game is long, and my way of playing it is longer.
人の世を乱すなど言語道断。期待に私が応戦してくれる。期待に応えねば。
Find a tail to defeat it for the first time in story mode.
深部的なし
I think you defeat all of them, I think you unlock the character.
キュービの狐には逃げられ
Managed to escape us, we managed
こちらの
to
被害
minimize
は
damage
少
on
な
our
く
side.
も早々に偽物を見抜けたがいい
呂布殿とナタ殿の偽
Those are
物。
boss masters.
しかし、心境
Although
を
that
使
we
い
use
正
the
体
divine
を明
magic
かせ
to
ば
reveal their true identity, that does mean we can defeat.
心境にこのような使い道が
You attain an orb by defeating one of them. I'm just gonna start throwing away like the first thing, as I'm not really caring about making new weapons. But yeah, we're going to be doing these. This just will unlock these tails.
買う我
この目におそらくいえスサノオ様がよ
So we'll do this one. Everyone should be set up. But yeah, AK, I'm gonna skip these and just sort of speed through.
義軍の先方はすでに理由。
本来この乱
AKA, we're redoing these missions, but we're going to stop the imposters. And I'm pretty much going to say that what we're going to be doing, and just if there is little differences, you'll see them battle maybe near the end.
こちらを犯しておいて知ら
I can't. I need to sort of speed this up. The best way I need to describe it. I also want to play some other games. If any other games before some big game come out. I want to do the new Doom, some Doom.
やはり
Um,
誤解している。
some Doom. I also want to play. The reason why I want to show Metroid Prime is because I want to play that, but I can't really stream my Switch because my screen capture is being weird. I have like 3 screen captures. They all are weird and they don't work 100% of the time. I've tried to fix them, but like I don't know where the break is happening, type thing. Like, are they breaking like at the like the side of oh, sorry, I'm having. Are they breaking software side or are they breaking hardware side? Because it's just a screen capture. Just you put a USB in UC free. One that I know a lot of people uses as well. It's just like for some reason it just does not work. This.
やられるわけにはいかんな。
敵は策を隠しているようです。冗談なくて。
私の知略に勝てるとお思いか。こともそのまま負けではない。さあ、打ち取ったり。
But if anyone knows any like games that they think be fun RPG games or games that would be fun to like play before Night Rain, like I was thinking about maybe playing Surano, doing some Dark Souls was another one. I'm going to be playing BioShock Remastered. Or maybe do BioShock 2 and 3. But I don't know everyone's opinion on me doing those games. I also want to do Doom, but I want to kind of do Doom Dark Age. I also want to do Yakuza, the Yakuza Like a Dragon series games. So they might appear up on my lineup. Yeah, but yeah. Eventually my suit might be broken. For some reason. It seems to be my suit one that does break more often, so I'm not sure. Assault units. Naga. But yeah, we get this done. We can then go on to playing other games. I'm really excited to get this finished today. I'm not going to state that. Like, I love playing this game. I think it was a great game to play, and I think I really enjoyed the experience and time. But I do agree that I probably playing this game too long. Probably should have focused on other projects. Like some people say I should have been focusing on more mainstream games. But I think that's not my thing. And so alright, now to nothing but merely one foxtail. But yeah. I think if you get the 9 tails, you can get you get a thing, you get do a mission, and you get a character or something. So yeah. As I expected. Nobunaga voice actor can do a really maniacal laugh. Get the thing, play the Tai Chi's poster. You should hurry up the lurker beam. Retained one. But yeah. It's got the tail from these two. Then we got these ones. Oh no, damn it, sorry. Skipping this. I accidentally went into the wrong team, turned to camp. Whoopsie! I had to fuck off for a minute. I'm thinking that every one of these is set up to like be done, just like they just can go and do the fight. My lord, really? Okay. Attack to sure. I'm just gonna skip these. Okay, defeat things for 30 life. Double check their equipment. But yeah, we're trying to get this done today. I'm hoping to take only about 4 hours. Just over 4. Oh yeah, I forgot he doesn't have it. I got him in his, like, I think the best way to describe it is the thing outfit. Also, I've been playing, there's Overwatch 2 at the moment, because I've been watching Mimi. And I will say, Overwatch 2, because a lot of people left for Marvel Rivals, I do say Marvel Rivals is a better setup game. Like, but like, I'm having fun playing classic goats. And I will honestly say it's not as bad. A lot more. There's a few more fun things there. I'm also saying my friend who played competitive, so he's a bit more in the toxic in the area where the heavy toxicity is. He's thinking the game isn't. The toxicity has calmed down. Then it isn't as bad as it was pre-levels. Before, like, best way to describe pre-Marvel Legends being out. But Marvel Legends is better. It's like, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say stop playing Marvel Rivals. Stop playing Marvel Rivals. It's not good for Overwatch. It's like, it has what Overwatch needs, and Overwatch needs to implement some of it. But also, I am on the thing of it's really only got. It's got the IP, what it's doing really well. It has a better game mechanics, what's also good. But I will say, the only thing I say is that the only thing that is a problem is the same problem that was in Overwatch, what is people not understanding roles, but we're also finding that the problem is, I'm going to say this, and it might be, people might get confused. There's too little. The roles are not defined properly in Marvel Rivals, but there's also not enough roles. I don't know if that makes sense. That will make sense to anyone. There's not enough roles in Overwatch and Marvel Rivals. Or indication of what a role is. Like if you play, if anyone played Siege, you have four basic defenders. I can only really say defender because I've mainly done defense. I'm not really good at attack. But you have 4 main things. I have done a Siege competition, but I was just a breacher. What is aka your person who carries about, who major goal is to open up line of sight. So I was like Ash, Buck, Sledge, what else? But in defense, you have control. You have hard hold. You have soft hold. You have roamer. You have control. You have well, control and soft point pretty much the same, but you have like semi rotation. You have things. You have all these different little mechanics that there is a bit more like saying Overwatch needs them. Overwatch doesn't need all of them. But I also say it's like Leech, like Siege, Smite, Dota. Like, though there's jungles, there's different forms of junglers. If you played any of them, like there's different types of mids, there's different types of supports, there's different types of your big tanks. Like not everyone plays slightly differently and makes the game slightly different. But like they're usually in every role there's usually 2 variants of a role. But like it doesn't get fully told to you, but they're like big MMO lane games. Like your spend make a match be like 20 about like 50 minutes, most of them. Like Smite you got Joust, what it's like a half an hour. But if you're playing like a big 5v5 in like Smite or League, you're expecting like games can take up like an hour. Dota as well. They can like take up upward to an hour. Like they are not short games. But Overwatch and Marvel Rivals are designed to be these short games, so I think they should be a bit more of an indicator on what like all the like this tank is. This tank character is more about controlling. Or Garrison opens.
どうやらこのソーラ原因は彼のようです。諸葛亮様、良いところへ。八王様に説得をしていただけませんか。 上の争いは無念です。私も馬長殿の声に変えましょう。さあ、俺と勝負だ。覚悟しろ。
But if yeah, so that's something I mean to say. I feel like, especially Overwatch, they used to have like defensive roles, but I think the thing also anti-heal. I think Overwatch need more anti-heal, and I feel it needs it more just Ana. Also, Moira. To be honest, I would just have Moira kinetic orbs. I would just have them as our basic weapons. Basic attack, just throw damaging orbs or like healing orbs out. You have instead of like a vacuum cleaner. This would make the game more interesting and more like you don't feel cheated once you run up against Moira and she just runs around all aiming you. Her balls would be much more fun. We need to give her something new to connect her heal her thing, her orbs, but like Xenia needs a bit of a change as well. I think those are the two big Greek people I've changed. I think I missed, but yeah. I did tell him, no, somehow. Sorry. I was really posted. I feel relieved and I'm being situated. Please, everyone, forgive me. I wouldn't get my cool. Well, everyone's giant by Fox, enchantment from Fox, and mystical weight. Let's go. It's not too bad. So if we had the ring out, we would have spotted them possible. But yeah, we're nearly done. Nearly done. I think 4 more. Yeah, 4 more. I think I remember hating this one. Oh, I don't see a difference between them, so I'm not gonna really read them. You actually have your... No, you don't have that. You don't have a thing. Okay, cool. I will read my thing after this. Hopefully these things are in the right... I'm pretty sure I posted everything in the right spot. so if I shouldn't get in trouble. Also, if anyone can tell if anyone's able to tell me a good idea for a cost, can think of any good ideas for like a outfit, please say. I'm free. I'm up to ideas. As also, I do have lore. My character does have lore, and people have asked for it. But I also feel like people won't actually. If I make a video, like if I make a video talking about, people may watch the video, but I don't think people would actually learn it. They'll just ask me specifically again. What kind of makes the point of making a lore video pointless. So I'm a bit on a fence about making lore stuff anymore. But if anyone thinks, no, I should make it, say in the comments. Also, I want to do some Hearts of Iron at some point, so that will be a thing. I'm going to look for someone to maybe play with. I'm going to see if my friend Kimsey would be up for that. If he buys the game, I can play with him, and I can. But Paradox. The thing I like about Paradox games, and I don't know if everyone knows this, Paradox. The hosts only need the DLCs, not everyone. And because of this, it's very fun playing. You can play with DLCs you don't own, as long as the host has it. And it's one of these things that I really enjoy, and it's why I enjoy Paradox games. But Hearts of Iron's a bit too complicated nowadays for me. Cause I used to play it when it was before what was the Commonwealth one? I think they just added the British Ra and the Commonwealth sort of the Commonwealth sort of focus trees, and I remember that I really enjoyed it. But I was also playing Warhammer Total War 2, and if you know Total War Warhammer 2, it is long. Yeah. I don't remember who was the imposter in this bit. Oh yeah, go over here, yeah. But yeah, doing this, finishing this game off is one of my priorities, and this was one of the games that I was really wanting to stream. It was like one of my top 3 I wanted to stream. The other one's Fairy Fencers, and that is also a game I'm pretty sure is going to take a long time. It's also why I'm sort of hesitant on Elden. I sort of stopped planning doing Elden Ring, as it was taking too long. That's why I started doing like small recording sessions of that. What missions? Oh, six. Let's kill 600. 100 people left. Okay. I do find so now defeat Rachel. What else should I really be prioritizing? But yeah, there's a lot of games I've been focusing on trying to do. But yeah. I hope everyone enjoyed this series. I hope you had fun. It's like one of these things, like I really enjoy this game. It's brain rot to me. I can play warrior games for like hours on end. And to be honest, it is one of the big things I really enjoy doing. So I hope people enjoyed it as well. I am on the thing of, yes, this is the game that no one really superly gonna care about, as no offense, no offense to people who like this game. This game is old and is a bit too much of a chore for some people. But I don't think it's like bad in any way. It's very fun to me. I really enjoy it. I know a lot of people who do enjoy this game. I know a lot of people enjoy the Warrior franchise.
こで聴覚の登場とは騒乱を煽りに来たとしか思えない。
I'm trying to think which one I'm going to, like, who would have the lowest health here. I don't think the center really had a fight. So... But there we go. We break the condition chain, defeat the imposter, defeat the imposter. Victory achieved! We will be able to appear in our stuff. AK friend. So it appears to confirm the story of the attack we army with all over. I'm really sorry. Well, we don't want the better post or anything. We're up to Sly Frost. Feeling wait, she's your own. No. I should put this away. Put this on the battlefield. But yeah, so I'm hoping everyone's having fun. I think I have another game I want to do. Escape from the Mystic Realm. There we go. Really? Another thing? Where's that? Escape from the Mystic Realm. An interesting fight. What we'll do, we'll do this after the Tales. I'm not wanting to do this thing. I will try to do my best. I will try and do everything before the end of the day. Try. If not, we might miss the whole thing. As I say, going to jump through these. Look at this. They're all good. They're all well-fired weapons. Also, anyone beside from me think this character outfit looked like Hawkeye Mihawk from One Piece? Actually, to be honest, Southside just looks like Hawkeye Mihawk. I didn't grab missions. It doesn't matter. I don't think there was. I don't really remember what missions there are attached to this. But anyway, it doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, I'm hoping everyone's having a good time. I'm hoping I can talk. Hoping some of my friends will be willing to do certain things. Will be willing to do certain projects with me in the future. I'm not like this is the thing. I don't want. It's not like I want to. I want to do collabs, but I don't want to do that many. Yeah, I'm sure I could get people up there, but I'll be able to get supports up. But to be honest, I have enough gems. I can mostly get everyone up to a fair bit. And to be honest, all really supports do give you a weapon is increase that chance, giving you like the weapon from friendship. So that is one thing that I'm not that bothered with things. So there's three tier 5 weapons, I think. One from friends, one from the gauntlet mode. Then there's one from the getting everyone mythic weapons. I think the mythic weapons are the best in total and out of all. I can't get in. I can't get in. I think because I accidentally left that group of idiots back there. There's like one guy. Why are you taking that long to do one, like, beat up one guy over there? Doesn't matter. Just use the horse moves to get over there. It saves me time. Now stay on character or so. I didn't expect this to be a problem. Very weird, very strange. I don't understand it. Hopefully I didn't glitch the mission out. I do know there's one mission I need to. I did that for it. I do also wish all my I do have a friend called Remy, but I don't really talk to anymore. I'm on her Discord. She's on mine. She goes by a different name now, but I just remember her as Remy. If I do, I'm hoping you're doing well, Remy. I do remember the time before when I remember talking to you before you were having sorry. You weren't able to stream how you were starting college, I think it was. I'm hoping all that is going well. Also, I don't really hide where I don't know if people know this, but I don't hide where I come from or my. I do sort of alter my voice a little, but I don't like fully alter my voice. More on the factor of if I did try to do that, it would make me feel wrong. So I try to change my vocabulary a bit more. So I try not to use as much slang, but
これは罠だったようですわね。いいようにされてしまうなんて屈辱ですわ。
しかし張飛は聞く耳を持たぬ様子。今は戦うより他あるまいな。
Alright, this is fine. Just
鏡が光っている。尻尾だと。ならば偽物か。お前に滅びよう。爆破だ。
alright, that's the door.
宝刀の偽
Can
物
I
は
press
倒した。
over?
しかし
Where's
賜物前の
Tamaro?
勝利の癖になりそうで、やはりあの宝
The
刀は
painting
偽
was
物で
had
し
to
た
be a fake. How dare he deceive?
玉物前発見の方も
False information that terminal had been found. That painting
うん。
it was very clever child design. Sure, we went to war. Sadness in our hearts, spearhead.
この
However,
戦の
this is the
真
true
実は
penny
分かりま
battle.
したわ。
We'll take the victory. New wallpaper, new outfits. I think this is the second last. Oh, you're just on. They're on like special missions to the front. Alright. We're gonna do these. And we'll try do the last of the other missions. But I'm getting tired. And I'm planning to cap this at like 4 minutes. Like not 4 hours, sorry. We finished the campaign, we'll finish all the main missions. There'll be some side missions, I will do them. But I think what I will do is I'll record them and then post them as like extra. If anyone is so wanting to see 2 side missions from what I can tell. I'll also, if there's any more, I'll just do them all to like a side mission, like. Must be full of imposters. How stupid could he be to listen to reason to? No choice but to put in submission. I can see your tail. But yeah, we might not do everything. We might not do the side bumps. We might do them. We'll try to do all the main stuff. But my eyes are going to start getting sore soon, and I can't afford to stay playing this game too long, because I have to go out tomorrow morning. So
誤解による戦いに意味はありません。すぐに止めましょう。
トータクが押し返してんのか。炎章がやられちまう前に止めねえと。
Sorry, I'm just refueling. See what the game tell me, because I know these guys are going to be close to death now. But yeah, so I'm probably not going to complete everything. I do want to finish this. Technically I have finished this game. I'll record if there's a bunch of extra missions in the Mystic Realm area, but they're probably only available after I've done the thing, and I'll probably see some after this as well. I'll do all them as like a little video, what will be posted like as one of my as a little extra thing, so you can watch in your own pace instead of watching live. You can watch whenever. But yeah, I want to get that. I won't be finished completely, and I'm also sorry for ranting and talking about stuff that isn't my content. But yeah, stuff needs talked about because stuff will be talked about. But yeah, hope you all enjoy. Hope you all having fun. If anyone has a problem with anything that I said, please just leave a comment. I'm not that bothered with negative comments. I'm more fine with negative comments than I am with people mass for bot disliking, because that's actually really bad in algorithm sense. But yeah. Also, I'm planning to do Vault in Vegas. That's going to be one of my big goals next. Is I'll do Vault in Vegas. There's two, but I know there might be another one, and I'm not in the great shape. But yeah, there we go. Got to fight the mirror. Face the poster. Yeah, so poster. This will be the last. This will be the last big mission. If it depends on how many pops up. If there's like 4, I'll. Reunite with Guan Yu. Really, does he just... But yeah, this should be this is the final big mission from what I can see. Didn't tell it, apparently. I should have, but I'm pretty sure I've reached past 30% life there. We're going to go up here, we're going to deal with these two. Then we'll head to the catapult, then head down. So the one down there should be the last one to deal with.
助けたい。それなら北の透析機を使うといいわ。
争いをするべきではない。だが私はどうすれば。
観察、お父さん倒すしかなくない？こうなったのって絶対あの人が原因だし。
おお、目を見張るばかりの戦ぶり。
潜んじたか。
I don't know.
任務半ばの撤収となるか。
敵将討ち取りました。
悔しいがここは引かねば。
いいか、ありがてえ。
When you've morale improved,
一段と冴えておいでです
you've
な。
reached another level.
私の前で活躍してみせたつもりか。ことがそのまま負けではない。
敵将討ち取ったり。
This one restored, right? Yeah, cool.
次は容赦しねえぞ。おお、救援とは感謝する。
人間同士が
It's
相
not
争う
human
と
thing.
なんと悲しい状況でしょう。
Each other.
皆望んで戦っておるわけではあるまい。我らの力でどうにか止めねばならぬ。泣かせねえ。言いたか。わしが真の戦国無双ってやつや。
But yeah, having this done,
開けておれん。我が軍も続くぞ。アイローか。泣かせねえ。アイローか。耐えてみよ。
alright, I need to get to Guan Yu. I don't care about the other people, I can fight them later. I'll hit people on the way to try and like damage a couple of people while they chase me. Can you be ready? Nope, not. I want you, that person's ready. Come on. Nearly finished. And once we finish this,
将軍の死をもってこの乱は成就するとなれば 必ず事の真偽を確かめにあれ。
お任せよ。
そんな。あの子が偽物だったなんて。
観察。
Yeah.
我らは共に裁かられていたようだな。
父上、ご無事だったのですね。
最後か。耐えてみよ。おお、目を見張るばかりの戦ぶり。
This should be the last tail. So I technically done them slightly out of order, but it was fine.
全知全能たる私の心眼を欺けるはずもない。すでに正体は知れているぞ。玉物前の変身よ。なじゃてね。
わらわをたばかりおったか。
お任せよ。今
許
です。
せ。
祝おうよ。
許さぬぞ。
Come on.
あんたの相手はこの私。
You're the one running away.
調子乗んないで。まだまだこっからだし。
Alright, so this should be them defeated. Like less than half health. Okay.
黒幕は倒した。
That's that finish. If there's one more mission, main mission will do. If not, if there's more, kind of hoping there's not more. Even for me to know who the poster is if they show up. Okay. Let me just say the poster got
自分を責める必要はありません。
everyone. There we go. Lindsay aids your father death.
あれも
Through the
策のうち
wartime.
ですから。
案ずるな観
More
察。
aggression.
オラを
More than that to kill me, a child's
本
friend.
当に皆が無事で偽物を見抜けたか
Say
ら
the
こそ。
imposter, and my brands on both sides.
研鑽
やるじゃない。
But that's definitely the last tail mission.
あの時。
よ、今日はどうするんだ。
Orbs. Got a lot of orbs. But
また来てくれよ。
that looks like everything. There might only be two specials. That's all the tails done, right? Yeah, that's all the tails done. There's none more of them over here at least. And there's none over here. So yeah, we got two missions. So we got this one and we got this one. Vesture the Mystic. A long time ago, Mystic. So we'll do these because I only got two of them. I'm not gonna waste time. It might as well be done today. Here went further back in time to done the Divine Mirror to the fourth battle of the Red. And no sight, the Mystic Realm beginning to turn, group demon to say. On the front lines, led the Allied pursuit, danger issue, Warriors Mystic Realm. Demon, I'm just gonna like do this for people.
だが必ず全ての仲間を救い出す。敵がいっぱいいて思。俺たちも急ぐ。
I can't read them and like because my eyes are just too sore now. So I'm sorry for not reading or not like clicking through them. I'm at the point where I'm just a bit too sore to like really focus. Signs of laying up. Yes, it must be in a hurry, or else someone else will be in danger. Worth my time. Enemy fight. Should be right. Don't plan on giving up any times. Indeed. But yeah, I only see these two if if there's no extra ones like pop up after after we do something, after we do this. I'll just thingy. I can't thingy. I didn't know it was supposed to be stealthy though. I got a trophy for getting all the nine tails there. Thank you. I'm leaving because I need to quickly get to this other guy. He might die here. He's not strong enough to really. I'm pretty much basically gonna have someone with no health follow me, so an archer can just kill him. He has no health. How do you expect me to keep him alive? Okay. He died. I'm not feeling doing these like I'm gonna say I've done the main story. Got the nine tails. I'll do a chain character to you. The chain character to you. See if there's anyone. No, it looks like. It looks like we got all, it looked like these are the only two things. I want to finish them, but I can't. My eyes are going to hurt too much. And I don't feel like doing them. Probably the best way to do it. I don't think doing them, like my rules of doing it thing. I will do these on a video down the line. I won't do the DLCs because I found they're not actually that interesting. But these two missions, I know the last two things, and I know I could push on, just do the last, finish the whole game here. I can't, my eyes are starting to hurt. What happens? But yes, thank you all for thinking, and I will pretty much, basically, I'll record those two battles in one video, be like a 40-minute video. You'll just watch them. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Let me actually get out of the game, and then I can say goodbye. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I'm Columbus Calm Neil, Private Detective Vtuber. Yes, Columbus Calm Neil. I thought I said my name wrong there. Columbus Calm Neil, Private Detective Vtuber. I solve cases sometimes. I sometimes rant about random stuff on the internet. But yeah, so yeah, that will be the last stream of that game. This is the stream done. The only thing will be with vid. Will be a video of those last two missions, and that'll be the game. I hope you all enjoyed Orochi Warriors 3 Ultimate. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was very fun, very much enjoyable. We've done all the main missions and the 9 tail things. I hope you all had a great and wonderful time, and I hope I will see you in on Friday when on Moimon. So yes, goodbye. Ba 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 ba.